Welcome to the present. If you just see my channel for the first time, please strike a like on the video, consider subscribing if you enjoy the content, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell. So I did a player rating earlier in my live stream, and Mr. Wisdom, one of my regular contributors and subscriber, had a pushback on my ratings regarding Ramsdale. So let's read his pushback. Your 5 rating on Ramsdale is a little biased. Come on. Yes, he made a mistake. No keeper should be making that, but he's rusty. He's rusty. Now, I'm going to push back on that claim of being rusty because for 44 minutes, he didn't look rusty. So I'm sorry, I am not buying that Mr. Wisdom trying to run interference for Ramsdale. No, for 44 minutes. Remember those 2 distributions to Trossard that Trossard should have done better. Remember him claiming a few crosses. So he wasn't rusty for 44 minutes, but he makes a mistake. Now you're trying to run interference. With all due respect, I'm not trying to be a hole to this response. I'm just trying to unpack what you said. For 44 minutes, he wasn't rusty. He makes a mistake. You want to defend him. I understand you want to defend him, but you have come with something stronger. I'm not buying this. He wasn't rusty for 44 minutes. Then he loses his concentration. Then you are coming with his rusty. Mr. Wisdom, no, I respect you so highly, but I disagree with you vehemently on this rusty claim. This is not about rustiness. That is lack of concentration. That's not rustiness. So let's continue. So I've already debunked that he's rusty. But he's rusty. You can't expect a sharp of man from someone who hasn't gotten more than 2 starts for the team. Like I said, rustiness doesn't come in. That's a weak defense for Ramsdale. Because like I said, for 44 minutes, he wasn't rusty. Suddenly makes a mistake, which we cannot tell his concentration. And Ramsdale has claimed in several interviews that he struggles with concentration. That was a concentration situation, not rustiness. Even Thomas Partey, who all Arsenal fans rate so highly, has been rusty since he came back. He made 2 world-class saves that kept us in the game, which made up for the mistakes. I'll give him a 7. Now, I respect your opinion. You can give him a 7 if you want to give him a 7. But making subjective commentary or calling 2 world-class saves, those saves, in my opinion, are not world-class. They look aesthetically pleasing to the eye. I don't consider those 2 saves as world-class saves. He made good, decent saves. So that also make up for the fact that he had a moment of madness and concentration. So when you play at the top and you compete at the top, goalkeepers at the top, concentration is key. I'm not saying saving goals is not key. It's key because you have to be more proactive than reactive. I'll give you an example. Raya has had more clean sheets because he dominates his box. Let me give you another slight example. When we have corners against us, look at the ease at which Raya dominates his box and claims those crossing. By claiming those crosses and claiming those balls, he's negating any possible chance of the opposition scoring. In contrast to Ramsdale, when he keeps and he doesn't claim the ball, there is a higher chance of we conceding from that. That's what I will term proactive defending, not reactive defending. Reactive defending is when you are making this litany of saves to make you look great. That will work for mid-table teams. At the top of the echelon, you want proactive goalkeepers that actually negate the proportion of making saves. That doesn't make them look weaker or not good. Making saves doesn't make you a better goalkeeper. Like, we have to look at these things objective. That's why I do not like statistics sometimes, because it can skew the nuances that are very, very important. Making saves doesn't make you a great goalkeeper. The goalkeepers of the lower tier teams make more saves than goalkeepers of the higher tier teams because of the frequency of shots they concede. It's like the lower tier defenders have more clearances and dwell sometimes because they are under constant siege and attack compared to the higher clubs where their defenders have more possession, so they will not concede. So does that make the lower tier defenders better? No. So we have to apply context and nuances to this conversation when we're having them. I'm not saying Ramsdale is not a good goalkeeper. Good. But Raya is just a better goalkeeper. And for what we want to do, like you consider too, we need a Raya who is more proactive, who is more concentrated, who helps the team defend better. All this, see, it's easy for us to give all these accolades and endearment to Saliba and Gabriel solely, which is, for me, is not totally true. Raya has made our defensive stability better than just Gabriel and Saliba alone on Rice alone because of his proactiveness, claiming the ball, initiating attacks, ability to play from the back with the boys with Raya is far, far superior to ability to play from the back with Ramsdale. These are factual evidence, empirical and statistical. You can confirm them. So I'm not going to change my mind on the fact that I'm giving Ramsdale a 5, even though he made those two what you term world class. I don't term as world class. He made two good saves. Kudos to him. But what he did in the first half, he shouldn't be doing that. Like top level. If you want Arsenal to win the league, if you want Arsenal to compete with the likes of the Bayerns, the Man Cities, the Real Madrids, you cannot have Ramsdale in between the sticks, especially when you know he doesn't have the ability to concentrate for the duration of the match. He doesn't have it. At best, he should be at a mid-table Premiership League team. He is not good enough for the top level. Now, when we're vying for top 4, Ramsdale is your candidate. But this time that we are competing for titles, especially when he did this against Southampton last season, you would think he should have learned from that experience. For those of you always herald or having experience, there are people who have gone through certain experiences and they don't learn from those experiences. Ramsdale has not learned from those experiences. He keeps repeating and repeating. How much more can he continue to forgive and allow at a high level? The margins are fine. The margins are thin. You cannot continue to endure or accommodate a player or a goalkeeper who suffers from massive lack of concentration. So this is about rustiness. Like I said, I debunked your claim of rustiness because for 44 minutes, it wasn't rusty. Suddenly makes that grand mistake. Now it's rusty. Let's not do that. But this is not a personal attack on you, my friend. It's just me debunking your claims you made. Yes, for the style of play, Raya suits us better, but can we agree Ramsdale is a better shot stopper? No, he's not a better shot stopper. There is no proof. There's no proof to ascertain that Ramsdale is a better shot stopper. There's no proof. It's all subjective. We're not going to argue on subjective claims. It's all subjective. Like I said, proactive defending is better than reactive defending, in my opinion. Just that somehow we want to give more kudos to reactive defending. Raya prevents the occasions from happening, while Ramsdale initiates the occasions but wants to try and save it. No. I would rather prevent an accident than engage in an accident and survive. What are the chances you might survive? So, guys, let me know what you think about this. My commentary on what Mr. Wisdom said. Shout out to Mr. Wisdom for that pushback. I understand that's your opinion. I'm just pushing back logically with what I think it is. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Like the video, very important. If you're just in my channel for the first time, be kind enough to subscribe. I appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel and make sure you turn on your notification bell. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.